Hello, my name is Nancy Nacito Freschi. I'm a certified yoga instructor, I'm a yoga therapist, and I teach here at my studio, Journey Yoga in Dixon, Illinois. Many of my students ask me how they can develop a fuller breath. They complain that they walk up a flight of stairs and they're short of breath, or they feel like they're always breathing higher in the chest. They never feel as though they can get a deep breath. So today we're going to work on a pranayama technique called thoracic breathing. And I'm going to go through this fairly quickly just for the sake of time. But when you practice this at home, take your time with it. Play around with it, notice what you feel. So the first thing you do is start off on your back. Allow yourself to be in a comfortable position, your knees are bent. And just let yourself relax, let yourself settle into the floor below you. And for those of you who it's not comfortable to get on the floor, feel free to do this on your bed. So again, just take the time to settle down, to feel your muscles relax, and just fall into a rhythm of your breath. Feel the inhales come in. Feel the exhale leave your body. Take your time here. So the first part to this breathing technique is to place your hands on your low ribs. And just notice what you're feeling. Now, as you inhale, you probably notice the ribs moving up and down towards the ceiling and back toward the floor, without changing the amount of air you're taking in. So in other words, don't change how you're breathing. Notice if you can allow your ribs to move out to the sides laterally. So if you take a deeper breath, sure, you'll be able to feel the ribs moving out this way, but don't change your breath. Now move your hands higher up on your chest. Not as far as your collarbones, but a little bit higher than where they were. And get a sense of whether you feel any movement here. You more than likely will feel more breath here than you will up here. But notice if you feel any movement at all. And again, don't force this. Don't take a deep breath just so you can feel the ribs up here move. And then finally, using just one hand, place your hands by your collarbone. Underneath your collarbones, you have one set of ribs, and your lungs actually go all the way up here. So allowing your hand to rest gently by your collarbones. Get a sense of whether or not you feel any movement here. Now, for some of you, this may be the only place you feel movement. Okay? So the key here with this breathing exercise is to start with your hands at your low ribs. First feeling the the vertical movement of the breath, up towards the ceiling and back down toward the floor. And then again, without changing the amount of air you're taking in, the volume of air, start to notice the ribs move out to the side. And then after you feel comfortable doing that for a while, move your hands a little bit higher. And notice if you're feeling movement in the middle chest. And then after that, move your hands up toward the collarbones, resting them gently and noticing what movement you're feeling there. Now, it may take you a while to start feeling breath in the entire rib cage and the entire thoracic area, but be okay with that. Again, don't force it. Don't try to take this huge breath in, because that's not how you would normally be breathing. Just allow it to occur naturally. In between each rib, you have muscles, and those are called your intercostal muscles. And when we start breathing shallow, when we start bringing our breath just up here, those muscles get tight. And the connective tissue around them also gets tight. So it can take a while for this expansion to take place. Allow it to happen naturally. And if at any time during this breathing practice your breath is feeling compromised at all, just let it go. Just let it go. Return to a normal breathing pattern. And you can either resume it at another time, or you can, after a few rounds, 3 or 4 rounds of a normal breathing pattern, start it again. Okay? So good luck with this. Enjoy the exploration. Enjoy the sense of movement in your chest, in your rib cage. And then after a few weeks, notice how you're feeling. Thank you.